comes to misinformation about sustainable fashion on the internet, there's one thing that annoys me more than anything else, and that's misinformation about cotton. It takes 2,700 litres of water to make a single cotton t-shirt. Organic cotton uses 90% less water than conventional cotton. Cotton is unsustainable, it's a really thirsty crop. Here's the thing, I have to break it down with a little bit of science, and I'll do it as simply and as quickly as I can. The only way to test the sustainability of something is to do a full life cycle analysis. A life cycle analysis is basically an assessment of all the processes that are involved in making something and encompasses a lot of data and then comes to a conclusion about the actual environmental impact. When it comes to something like making a t-shirt, a full life cycle analysis should go from the very, very beginning of the making of that t-shirt to the very, very end of that t-shirt's life. So we're talking about where is the cotton grown, what kind of seeds do they use, how much is it watered, what fertilizers do they use, all the way through to the collection of the cotton, the ginning, the spinning, the knitting of the fabric, manufacturing of that fabric into a t-shirt, the logistics of getting that t-shirt to stores, what happens when the customer buys it, how long they keep it, how many times they wash it, what happens after the customer's finished with it, and finally, what happens at the very end of that t-shirt's life. Does it biodegrade? Does it get recycled and turned into new fabric? Does it get shredded and end up as stuffing for upholstery? Now, with so many different points in the process, how could we possibly generalize anything about a cotton t-shirt? Because even just taking one data point is going to be different for every single t-shirt. One farm might be in an area that rains enough that they never need to use any fresh water to water the cotton. In another part of the world, they are constantly pumping in fresh water to water the cotton. It also changes from season to season. Maybe the cotton is grown somewhere where generally it does rain enough, but for one season it doesn't rain at all. So that season they have to pump in loads of fresh water. This life cycle analysis, this report, is very specific to very specific circumstances. And what's happened over the years is that people take the facts from them and they use them out of context. And that's how we end up with facts like it takes 2,700 litres of water to make a cotton t-shirt. There is a t-shirt that took 2,700 litres of water to make, but doesn't apply to every single t-shirt. Same thing is true of organic cotton. There was one LCA, a life cycle analysis, that compared one conventional cotton farm with one organic cotton farm and found that the organic cotton farm in that particular scenario used 90% less water than the other farm. But that's not applicable to all cotton farms. It really is very, very dependent. I would need to do a separate video about cotton to really explain the reasons why I prefer organic cotton. If you want that video, let me know.